Hello, my fellow unicorns. I have a special treat for you today. I'm going to be tasting snacks that are from the Indian market. I went to run some errands with my family, and in this one shopping center, we were going to the grocery store, but a couple stores down, there was this little Indian market that I've always been eyeing, and I wanted to take a peek and see what kind of things they offer. And they have all sorts of things, from spices, frozen foods, and all sorts of things. And on the weekends they also have hot samosas. So I'm excited that I found that place. But of course they have all these amazing types of snacks that I've never had before. So let's taste it together and see what happens. I'm gonna start, I've got a whole bunch of chips here, and then I've got this gulab jamun, so it's like a sweet dessert thing. I've had this in Indian restaurants before, so I wonder how it tastes in a can. Let's find out. Okay, so this first one is by the brand Covert, and the company's Yashoda Foods, and these are hot and spicy sticks. So it kind of looks like Flamin' Hot Cheetos. But, okay, so these are from Nepal. So yeah, I've never had these before. Gonna have to open it. Okay, so from immediately when I open it, I get a very distinct chili, almost molasses type of smell. And oh, these are pretty long. So they look a little bit like Cheetos, but longer, and definitely got a lot of spices on there. So let's taste it and find out. Mmm. Mmm. Oh yeah, that is nice and spicy, but it also has like a curry flavor. But chili and curry. It's very spicy. Mmm. I love that flavor. Wow. The sensation of the spices is pretty strong, so it might make you cough a little bit. So I'm glad I have a bottle of water with me to kind of wash it down. But these are so good. I'm really glad I got this. And look how covered. Hold on, wait. Come on, focus, camera, focus. There we go. Look how covered that is. And I also have to say, I love the title, or the brand name, Current. Like curry. That's very cute. Wow. It is. It just punches you in the face with flavor. That's what I love about Indian and other South Asian cuisines, is they always are jam-packed with all sorts of different flavors. Mmm. be my last one for now, because I gotta try all these other ones. But boy, this is so good. This one you definitely want to, you could eat a whole bag, but I feel that it would irritate your stomach if you ate the whole bag, because it's so spicy. If you don't like spicy foods, then this is not for you. I love spicy foods though, so I'm all good. So good. Yeah. It's a product of Nepal. So, be on the lookout for current. If you're ever in an Indian market or the world market might have these. I'm not sure. But definitely give these a try. This no longer has the drink. I already drank this drink. I filled it with water because I like the bottle so much. But you gotta try this drink. Ancient mushroom elixir. This tastes like Coca-Cola, but it only has 5 grams of sugar. And then the mushroom elixir really helps with focus, concentration, and kind of feel good vibes. It's so good. Recommend it. Yeah, I put water in this because after I drink the cola, I like to put water, and I still get sort of that cola flavor. Obviously it's watered down, but I still like it. Okay, so I've got Khmer's and Khmer green chutney style and spicy cornflakes. Man, which one do I go for? I'll try spicy cornflakes. So it's a crunchy mix of cornflakes and nuts. It's by the brand Janakis. It's the perfect snack, apparently. No added colors or preservatives. And Indian snack made in the USA. So interesting. Wow. Okay, so immediately upon opening it, I get a very high corn and peanut smell. Okay, definitely looks just like regular cornflakes. These taste like they're double fried or something. It's good. I'm trying to determine what kind of spices are put on this because it's very subtle. Very satisfying. I like that. I thought these were going to be spicier. It says that there's nuts in here, but I'm not getting any nuts. And it's got, I don't know if you can see, it's got these orangey red dots on them. It's so good. Wow. I thought this was gonna be boring, but this is really, really good. Okay, there we go. I finally got, oops. I finally got one peanut and one, I believe that's a cashew. So it says they're cornflakes, corn and salt, peanuts, corn and or canola oil, raisins, sugar, chickpeas, cashews, turmeric powder, asafoetida, chili powder, salt, and curry leaves. So yeah, I mean, I think that's what the hint of that flavor, the curry leaves, with the hint of chili powder. I don't see any raisins in there though. I guess I have to dig for that. But I did see some curry leaves, the green things. Here's a curry leaf. Ooh, this one's covered. Look at that. I did not think I would like this as much as I do, but I recommend this. I also find it interesting that this is made in the USA, but it's a Indian brand. That is so good. Okay, I have to put this aside and force myself to try these two because I could definitely keep eating this. It's addictive. Next on my list, I'll try this guy. So this is Cormier's, and this says Time Pass. I don't know. It just looks like the other spicy ones, but they're probably less spicy. The picture of the ketchup makes me think that it's ketchup flavored or tomato flavored. Let's find out. Yeah, it smells more almost like a hint of vinegar and a little tomatoey. Whoa, these are pretty big. Yeah, it's got like some kind of chili powder or tomato based powder on it. Let's see how it tastes. It kind of tastes like, it definitely has a ketchup taste to it. And it reminds me a little bit of, I don't know if any of you have ever eaten eggs with ketchup or scrambled eggs with ketchup. It sort of has that taste. So they come in different flavors: cheese, chicken, salsa, and thyme pass. Now I'm not really sure what kind of flavor thyme pass is. Doesn't make any sense. But in the ingredients it says, well, first it says the perfect combo for chai time musty with the entire family. Now in an all new pack. I think they had a difficult time translating this, but that's okay. The ingredients are rice meal, edible oil, cornmeal, graham meal, spices, and condiments, and salt. And it's also made in Nepal. So it is so good. It's kind of tangy and flavorful, but it's not spicy at all. Alright, one more for the road, and then I gotta go. Okay, I said one, but two. That's happening. So yeah, if you like ketchup flavored, sort of ketchup flavored things, this will be for you. Now I love green chutney. I think it's so tasty, so I was excited to see these chips. This is also by the same brand, Kurkur. And these are green chutney style chips. I believe dal is lentils. Oh, that smells so good. Okay, so it looks like all the other chips, but it has sort of green specks on it, and it smells different. It smells kind of lighter, and well, it definitely does smell like chutney, so let's taste it. Yeah. Oh, that's good. It sort of also has this citrusy lime flavor. Sort of. That's so good. Sometimes the thing about these spices is that because they're dry, they're not in a sauce. They're in a powder form. So the spices tend to stick in the back of your throat, which makes you want to cough. But it's really, really good. Like, I love all these flavors. Okay, these are the last two before I move on to the dessert. It would be nice if the chips were in different shapes or styles, but as far as tastes go, they're all really good. At the end, I'll rate which one I like the best. And now we have dessert, the gulab jamun, traditional Indian sweets delicacy. And there's 16 pieces in the can. I've never had this in a can, but this is a very established company since 1916. And yes, this is a product of, so you can heat this up for 3 to 5 minutes. They're best when eaten while warm, but I'm going to have it right out of the can. And once this video is done, if I like it, I'll probably heat another one up and eat it. But I gotta try this. So let's try this out. I brought a plate and a fork and a napkin. So I actually ended up having to get a spoon. I realized that it's so syrupy that it's just better that I use a spoon instead of a fork, at least to serve. So got my handy dandy spoon here, and I don't really smell anything. I don't know what these white specks are. I'm assuming it's either sugar or from the actual, I guess it's technically a pastry. But yeah, before I put it on the plate, oh, it's dripping. But look at that. Okay. Gonna start by tasting the syrup. I got some of the syrup on my fork. I just wanted to taste the syrup before I eat that. The syrup just tastes sweet. Doesn't really have a lot of flavor. Obviously, this is very moist, so I'm easily able to cut that into small pieces. But, okay, so now I'm just gonna, it's kind of hard to use the fork because it crumbles. Alright, so there you go. It's kind of like a soggy donut. That's what it looks like. That is really, really good. I'm going to have more, and I'm going to have to eat them up after this. I'm looking forward to that. Okay. So I'm reading the label here, and I can't really tip this over because I don't want it to spill. But the ingredients say it's made out of milk solids, skimmed milk powder, sugar, milk casein, fine wheat flour, vegetable oil, contains one or more of the following: sesame oil, soybean oil, palm oil, and water. So this is made of mostly milk and flour and sugar and oil. So there you go. That's probably, these little white things in the can are probably milk residue of some kind. But look at that. It's super tasty. Oh. And the syrup is very light and runny, so it can be messy. I feel like there's another ingredient or flavor that they're not listing because it almost tastes like cardamom. And I love cardamom. Yeah. I love this. It's sweet, but it doesn't feel. The syrup is really light, and it doesn't feel too rich. It feels like you could eat a lot of these. I could totally eat this whole thing. Not in one sitting, because that would be way too much sugar, but I could, in a day or two, this would be gone. Wow, it's just so much syrup. I don't even think it needs all that. But I have to have one more before I go. It's very rich, it's very moist, and it's like sort of like a donut with a cardamom flavor. Even though it doesn't say that it has cardamom. It's weird. I love this. I'm really glad that I got this. There were other sweets that were, I think they were refrigerated or frozen. I couldn't tell. But I have to try them another time. I love this. I love trying foods from around the world. I love tasting the snacks. That is delicious. Okay, I'm gonna have to have more of these. I'm gonna probably eat like 2 or 3 more. But I have to eat it up because that is so amazing. Now, let's go back. Because there were all sorts of snackage that I have to rate all of this. So, out of everything that I've tasted tonight, I think my favorite is the spicy cornflakes. I choose these because they were the most surprisingly good out of the bunch. I did not expect to like it as much as I did, and I can't stop eating it. And on top of that, I think it was only $2, but the bag is super full, which I appreciate because haven't you ever experienced buying a bag of chips and feeling it and it's $4 or $5 and it's barely even halfway full? And I just hate when chip companies do this. I call it the big chipspiracy. So, yeah, this one's my favorite. And I think my second favorite is these because I tend to have more of a sweet tooth. and they're so delicious. Then I think third is these hot and spicy ones. And then in fourth place we have the green chutney chips. And then in fifth place we have the ketchup chips, or time pass chips. I still think that's really funny that they called it time pass as a flavor. But I digress. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed tasting these foods for the very first time. And I hope you find it relaxing. And if you ever see these things in the store, they have my stamp of approval. You should get them and try them for yourself, see if you like it. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night.